From the plasterboard manufacturer's installation guide, it appears that you put your 2 base coats on all your joints, then your top coat and sand once. Because I'm not a professional jib rocker and my finish isn't as good as with a trowel as a pro is, what I've decided to do is I'm going to sand the 2 top coats that are on, going to sand them with 80 grit paper, and then I'll put on the top coat, and then I'll give that just a really light sand with 180 grit paper. It does mean 2 sandings rather than 1, but the second one won't be much work because it'll be just really a light touch up. As you put each of the 3 layers of joining compound on, it pays to use a progressively wider spatula with each layer. So I started off with this 100mm wide one, and then I went to this really wide 200mm wide spatula. But that's not a wide spatula. This is a wide spatula. 300mm wide, made of metal, and just got the right amount of flex putting on that final top coat. These 3 tools and the sizes were recommended to me by the jib rock manufacturer's supply place. That's the way you get your best finish, just working your way through those 3 spatulas with each layer. Although you can use a trowel like this, and many plasterers do, it's not really advised by the manufacturer because they're too rigid and you don't get the amount of bend and flex that you get out of that wide broad knife specifically made for the final top coating of jib rock. This really is a tool for concreting. I'm sure I'll get comments about this. Although this is a pre-mixed top coat, instructions on the pail say to still mix it to make it a bit smoother, and you can see it's dried out a bit in the bucket. Rather than try and mix the whole lot, I'll just mix the top 100ml and work my way down. You can see that's coming up now to a really creamy consistency, and that's why you mix it, to get it smooth. There are heaps of different ways and advice you can get about doing a final finishing of your plasterboard joining. I've seen stuff on YouTube and read it in leaflets about sandless finishes, using a cloth, using a damp cloth, using a slightly wetted sponge and so forth. So there's much more than one way to do this. What I've decided to do is what I've done right through all of this, and that's follow what the manufacturer says in their installation guide. And so as I'm about to put the top coat on, I'm going to do what they advise. And I've been doing this and it works really well. You wet either side of your joint and that helps feather the edge. Now in the booklet, in the manufacturer's booklet, the order in which things are printed suggests that you put your top coat on and then you put water over the top on the edge. I tried that and it worked, but I thought it's probably better if I do it this way. So this is how I do it now. I just wet the joint. I do the bottom first, and that way the excess water runs down rather than across here. And then put the top coat on. I basically put a strip starting either side of that edge and either side of that edge with a 200ml trowel, spatula rather. So I've got a good amount of water on there, and now I just use the broad knife to take it off. You get a dead flat edge, and then you usually find you've got to dress up one edge where the trowel's overlapped a bit. So that is how I'm finishing my top coat, and I can see just looking at this it's going to need very little sanding. Because I didn't waste any of the gyprock supplied for the upstairs part of the house, I've got sheets left over so I can make a start on Brenda's sewing room. So today I'm going to build the 2 stud walls that go here and start cladding them.
bag into your place.
Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Make all the world someday. We will rock you. Be a big man someday. We will rock you. Make all the world someday. We Somebody better put your bag into your place. Sing it. Disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your Somebody better put your bag into Somebody better put your bag into Somebody better put your bag into your place. Somebody better put your bag into
Dahlia's standing in front of the camera, and that's Brendan's job.